Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about number 25 North Carolina beating number 19 Kansas, 87 to 74. Reaction, a very impressive second half, man. Outscored, excuse me, I had a brain fart there. North Carolina outscored Kansas 58-37 in the second half. North Carolina flipped an 8-point halftime deficit into a convincing 13-point win. Tarheels just took over the second half of this game, man. Kansas, outside Darren Peterson, they don't look all that great. And North Carolina's 58 second half points are tied for the second most points scored in any half against Bill self-coached team. So just a really impressive second half. I was really impressed with Caleb Wilson. For sure, I was really impressed with Darren Peterson and Caleb Wilson, the two freshmen who I think will be stars. But the thing is, North Carolina had more people show up. Like, besides Darren Peterson, only two other players scored in double figures. Where North Carolina had Henry Vesar, Kyan Evans, Seth Trimble show up. Where you didn't really get much from anybody else. North Carolina, they didn't get much from their bench, but they only played like four guys off their bench. They really just played their starters, who were pretty good outside of Stevenson. Even then, he didn't take many shots. But he still got on the defensive end. But Caleb Wilson was fantastic. You know, I had some halftime thoughts. Darren Peterson and Caleb Wilson were, as advertised, well, shocker, both pretty damn elite. The Kansas wings and guards made a huge difference in doing the little things, while Carolina's guards were too passive in the first half. But whatever Hubert Davis said at halftime must have lit a fire under those guards. Because they absolutely went off. And Henry Vesar was phenomenal. Sorry, still a little bit under the weather, if you hear it, but I'm doing better. But that was a big win for North Carolina with that second half. They don't really play another tough game until probably Thanksgiving. You're probably not worried too much about the defense, obviously. With this team, they outside of Peterson, I felt they done pretty good against everybody else. So that's huge to get a big win like that. Second half tenacity and the aggression, especially defensively. Kyan and Trimble, like I talked about, flip the switch for sure. I liked about 90% of what Henry Vesar gave us tonight. If you get close to ceiling quality like this, it changes everything. And, oh yeah, Caleb Wilson is a monster. Carolina's depth and defensive consistency were the worries, but their worst guess some worries. I don't know if they're going to be a deep team, but I felt they're going to probably rely on their starting lineup a lot. But the defense was pretty damn good tonight. I'll give the credit there. Because, like, I mean, I love Caleb. I mean, Caleb Wilson is a monster. Like, his aggression, decisiveness, he has good touch, vision, elite competitor. What's there not to like, man? Like, an elite freshman. And he's elite. And not only is he insanely talented, he was also out there diving for loose balls, wrestling the ball away from defenders. Fantastic. But as for I want to talk about with Kansas, they rely so much on Darren Peterson. Like, they should, but they need more offensively from like Council and Dawson. Offensively, front court depth is definitely an issue. Taylor had that hot streak in the first half, but then fouled out early. Vasar made them look silly in the second half. Like, I still like Kansas a bit, but it's a long season. But to beat top tier teams, they can't just rely on Darren Peterson. He's amazing, but he's only a freshman, man. But it's not. But it's also, I guess, not. It is their fault. Kansas' offensive contributions will open up once he find a reliable shooter too. It's not really Council or Dawson's fault for playing bad. It's KU's fault for trying to gamble on 18 guards to compete at the Power 5 level. But Council did his role as a true point guard, but they need the wings to step it up going forward. I would like to see them be a little more score first instead of passive. But yeah, very impressed with Peterson and Caleb Wilson tonight. Let's go over the stats. Kansas scored 37 in the first half, 37 in the second half, dropped to 1-1. North Carolina improves to 2-0, 29 in the first half, but then scores 58 in the second half. Unreal performance, man, in the second half. Darren Peterson, 22 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, a block, 8 for 14 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. He was fantastic. He did have 3 turnovers, but besides that, I thought he had a pretty good night. Trey White, 10 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. Melvin Council Jr., 6 points, 2 of 11, 0 of 4 from 3. Rosario, 2 of 4 from the field, 7 points, 2 threes. Badunga, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 of 9 from the field. Bryson Tiller, off the bench, 12 points, 4 of 5 from the field, 4 of 4 from 3. Jane Dawson, 3 points. Bryson Tiller was on a hot streak, had 12 points in 15 minutes, but he fouled out. So he's really, outside Darren Peterson, their best 3-point shooter. Elmarco Jackson with 6 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. So, there's that for Kansas' stats. For North Carolina, Caleb Wilson, 24 points, 4 assists, 7 rebounds. What a performance he had. 9 of 12 from the field, hella efficient. Also had 4, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 steals. Fantastic, man. Jared Stevenson, 3 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, and a block. Henry Vasar, 20 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 8 of 12 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3. Kyan Evans, 12 points, 5 of 11 from the field. And Seth Trimble, 17 points, 3 assists, and 8 rebounds, 7 of 17 from the field. Luka Bogavach, 5 points, 3 rebounds. Zayden High, 3 points. Jonathan Powell with 3 points. Let's go over the team stats here. North Carolina, 51 from the field. 29 from 3. 29 from 3. 64 from the line. 33 boards, 10 offensive, 23 defensive. 16 assists, 2 blocks, 9 steals, 11 turnovers. 48 points. Absolutely dominated in the paint. 48 of their 87 points from the paint. 15 personal fouls. Kansas, 44 from the field. 48 from 3, 12 of 25. Most of that, I think, was in the first half. 23 total boards, 6 offensive, 17 defensive. Got a rebound better. 14 assists, 3 blocks, 6 steals, 12 turnovers. 20 points in the paint. They got to be able to score in the paint more. Only 20 points, and they gave up 48. So they got to defend the paint better. 18 fouls. So, yeah, 87-74. North Carolina wins this matchup at the Blue Bloods. They, with a huge second half. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with these two teams going forward. But North Carolina dominating the offensive glass. 16 offensive rebounds on 32 misses. Even when there was a miss, they got a rebound. Yeah, 87-47 or 87-74. North Carolina gets the win at home here. So yeah, that's all to say. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Until next time, I like a lot. Peace.